Welcome to Morfanime. I'm your fan of more anime. How is everybody doing? I am very excited for today's video because I will be showing you my new favorite One Piece figure. Or I guess you could say it's a Spongebob figure inspired by One Piece. If you follow my community tab on the Morfanime YouTube page, you might have seen a general picture of when I unboxed this bad boy. I could not wait. Actually, the packaging was quite weird. It was just like taped in a giant styrofoam box, no actual cardboard or anything, and I was hoping there might be like a box within the box that I could actually unpackage here for you, but that is not the case. So I have already unboxed this bad boy. Yes, this is a Kizaru inspired Spongebob figure. What a beauty. Oh my god. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the picture of SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick dressed as the three admirals of One Piece, but it always caught my eye when I saw it in fan groups of One Piece, and then my wife found this one in particular, the SpongeBob Kizaru, and we saw it, this figure on Wish, and it was a damn good deal. She actually sent me the price she paid for this bead boy. It was only $34, was a $6 shipping. Hell of a deal. I already have placed my order for the Squidward and Patrick, Akainu, and Aokiji to go with it. They come with these really heavy, nice stands. Like very hefty boys, by the way. This is a hefty boy. This is a big figure. It's as big as my head. I mean, come on. And the detail is fantastic. It kind of comes apart. SpongeBob is one piece. His cape is one piece. No pun intended. He's got this royal fucking chair. I'm not sure if the person selling these is just 3D printing them or he bought it off of another site and is selling them, but damn, are they fantastic. I really am enjoying this fig, and I think that you all would love it as well. If you were a fan of SpongeBob when you were a kid like I was, I mean, I was a 90s kid, and SpongeBob, in a lot of ways, arguably could be said to be the greatest American cartoon ever made. Easy. It had the amount of episodes and decades that SpongeBob lasted. It has movies that went to theaters, the toy sales. It's probably comparable to One Piece in a lot of ways. I bet there's a crazy stat about SpongeBob, the animated series, and One Piece that is comparable, you know, monetarily, like money-wise, how much they've made with these, these franchises, and the fact that somebody is putting it into one thing like so. I cannot wait to get the other three and have these boys on their own pedestal on this wall of anime figures here behind me. I'm going to lean back this camera so you can see my One Piece collection right above my head. Oh yeah. But I think that this boy and Squidward and Patrick, when they arrive, the one problem with Wish is it does take a while to get here, but you get really good deals on figures that normally would probably be twice the amount that I paid for something this big and high quality. I mean, this SpongeBob Kizaru is so well done. I cannot take my eyes off of it. No, it's so good. And, you know, I love the character of Kizaru as well. I mean, it took a while for me to warm up to the dude, but I think SpongeBob's perfect for him. I mean, it doesn't fit his personality in any way, but man, is this combination just great. I really appreciate that. And when these three are all on a pedestal together, it's going to be Jeff's kiss. And I'm going to maybe I'll plaster that boy right here or over there. I don't know. But they deserve to be on display, on camera as much as possible. This might be my favorite collection so far. I mean, come on. This is SpongeBob, people. It's so cool. It's so much fun. I didn't watch One Piece as a kid. I actually didn't consume it until I was in my 30s. Well, 30 exactly. And, I absolutely adore it, and I consider it the greatest anime / manga of all time. So the idea that now it has been fused with one of my favorite cartoons as a child, SpongeBob SquarePants, with the show I watched from its inception on Nickelodeon, it brings joy to my heart. This toy was sold to me on pure nostalgia. Pure adrenaline-filled nostalgia. And I couldn't wait to see it. I waited a while to get it in the mail, as that is my only complaint, is the length of time you have to wait to get these bad boys. That's why I wasted zero time in ordering the other two. And I think that if you guys want to click the description down below, I'll put a link in there for you if you want to purchase yourself one of these bad boys. I am not sponsored by whoever makes these. My wife just happened to find them, and she knows how big of a SpongeBob fan I am and how big of a fan of One Piece I am. I'm not even sure if she actually saw the badass drawing that someone did of these three. Has One Piece characters, but this caught her eye, and neither of us were technically looking for something like this. I usually try to get comic accurate or anime accurate figures, statues of anime characters that I really love. I don't have any other SpongeBob figures, but man, if they did a whole cast of SpongeBob as One Piece characters, I am here for it. I don't know who else they could do. They should just stick to the Marines. I think I saw there's also a Mr. Krabs as Sengoku. I'm not sure if I'm going to go for that one, but the three admirals for sure. These are three of the strongest characters in all of One Piece. Arguably, Kizaru's devil fruit is the strongest, one of the strongest devil fruits in the entire verse, for sure. It's the fastest, speed of light. I mean, come on. What a perfect choice for our yellow boy. And like I said, I'm just going to reiterate, it's beautiful, very little issues with the paint job. There's a little scuffing here and there. I'm going to do some pickup shots. You probably already saw them in the video by now, but there's very little issues with this. This is going to look real good on this wall along with the rest of my stuff, but it's going to be one of those eye catchers as well. You know what I mean? When you're setting up these figures in your house, I mean, it's mostly for your own enjoyment, right? I feel that way, but also it's so when your friends come visit you, your old ass, at least for me, they come up and visit you after a long period of time. They see your current collection, if you're lucky, and their eyes catch something. Not everybody is a big anime fan, but there's probably a lot of SpongeBob American fans, and their eyes, when they're looking at your anime toys, and they don't know anything about any of these characters, but you adore these figures, and you want somebody to say, look at how badass that is, I want to start watching that anime, and you're just like, yeah, now we have something to talk about. We can watch it again together. They're going to look at that SpongeBob, and they're going to be like, That's a unique looking SpongeBob. Why is he on the throne? What's going on there? Why is he with this group of anime characters? What's going on with that Squidward and Patrick next to them? Then you got a conversation starter right there. You're sitting there, you're explaining who the 3 admirals of One Piece are up to a point without spoiling it, just in case you get lucky and your friend is like, I'm going to check this One Piece out. This over 20-year-old property. And you explain to them that this is going to be the greatest journey you've ever taken. And you're not going to see Kizaru for hundreds of chapters. You're not going to see any of the admirals for hundreds of chapters. But yes, by the time you get to the time skip, you'll know of the legend of the 3 admirals. And you'll come back to Morfanime's castle. You'll come back and look at those SpongeBob figures with a little bit more appreciation. Yes. Could you imagine if your story of how you got into One Piece was, I went to a friend's house. They had these really cool SpongeBob-inspired One Piece character figures, and I commented on them, and they talked me into watching One Piece. And now it's my whole life. It's my everything. It's all I think about now. That'd be a kind of a really almost romantic way to get into One Piece. It's never too late. Don't think that because there's over 1,000 chapters, there's thousands of episodes, hundreds of hours of content to devour. By the time you get to those 1,000 chapters, by the time you get to the end, you wish there was more. You wish you could take on another 1,000 chapters for breakfast. That's how good this series is. I mean, I was literally just watching SpongeBob in the background one morning the other day. I love SpongeBob. It holds up, especially the earlier seasons. It's fan-freaking-tastic. It's a work of art. It's part of American history, just like One Piece is part of Japanese history. They're both world-renowned cartoons that have changed children's lives forever. Honestly, I have a lot of anime-inspired tattoos. I wouldn't be against getting the 3 admirals SpongeBob characters tattooed on my body someday. Oh my God. Comment down below if you would be willing to pay for me to get these 3 badass admirals tattooed on my body. I have an amazing tattoo artist where I live, and I promise it'll be gorgeous. Just don't know if I want to spend my money on it, especially when I have so many other characters that I really want on me. This is Morfanime. What did you think of my new favorite figure? I love it. I adore it. I highly suggest you pick up at least one. I only ordered the one to start to see the quality, and if it sucked, it sucked. It's something I can talk about or sell later. I don't know if I'll ever sell this, and if I do, it'll probably be worth some cash down the line. I wouldn't be shocked if this was worth a little cash, a little more than 32 bucks down the line. You're kind of investing here, because when One Piece is over, and, 20 years from now, someone sees this and they're big fans of One Piece, they're big fans of SpongeBob, they're like, I'll give you $300 for that $30 figure, bud. And I might think at that point, at my old age, oh yeah, bow, bow, chicka-chicka, give me that money, son. This is Morfanime. Please subscribe, please like, and please share this video. And I'll talk to you later.